at practice. Everybody getting into the act.
Durant fires for three.
Got it! Got it! Here's Thompson for three.
Big shot by Steph Curry.
And all of these decisions have implications on everybody else's decisions. If Paul George were to end up back in OKC, if the OK3 were to remain, how would that perhaps affect LeBron?
Well, I mean, listen, it's a huge puzzle that you're trying to put together with free agency this summer, with LeBron as the centerpiece, obviously. His decision is going to impact so many other guys. Paul George obviously would be one of the pieces, one of these, puzzle pieces that you want to have if you're the Lakers in Los Angeles and trying to convince LeBron James to come join you there. You do it with Paul George in tow, and that makes it an even stronger pitch. But I don't know if it's LeBron reaching out, if it's the Lakers securing commitments elsewhere first. We don't know how this is going to play out because we haven't heard from LeBron yet. He's got a couple of days before he has to decide.
And a couple of different ways that he could do this. He could opt in, stay in Cleveland, opt in to a sign and trade, or he could opt out altogether, become an unrestricted free agent. How do you see these next few days playing out?
Well, LeBron has always handled this basically the same way. He goes for the most leverage in his camp. So he'll opt out and sign a new deal, whether it's with Cleveland or somewhere else. If he were to opt in and to, agree to a sign and trade, that shakes up the entire summer. That's when things get really tricky for some of these other players that are involved. But LeBron, of course, he's the guy in control of what goes on this summer. There are teams around the league, obviously, who are going to be waiting on word from LeBron, whether or not they even need to prepare a pitch, to come and see him and to try and convince him to join him. If not, that allows them to go some different direction in free agency. But the main players, the teams with the money, the players who are going to be involved, they're all going to be sitting around waiting to see exactly what LeBron does.
So even if he opts in, it doesn't mean that he's staying with
No.
the Cavaliers. It could, though, mean some other options for some of those teams out west, like a team like the Houston Rockets, who already took the reigning champions to 7 games in the conference finals.
Yeah, it gets really dicey for the Rockets because LeBron's initial action, in a couple of days is going to determine how they proceed. You got to remember all the free agents that they have to take care of and guys that they have to have under consideration. Clint Capella and Trevor Ariza, most importantly, and then, Chris Paul. You got to get something done with him as well. So the Rockets took a risk last year when they made their team the way they did to go after the Warriors. Now they have to reconfigure that team again this summer with or without LeBron James as a part of it. And, that Chris Paul component is sitting out there. And how much influence does he have on what LeBron does?